Good evening and welcome to Crossroads Community Church in Bedford, Indiana. I'm Malachi, the upper of my and together we are Minotaur Streaming. We're already off to a great start since I put the long random show into our computer. This is a regular season match between the Indiana Shuckers and the Indiana Legends are from Newcastle, Indiana. And Jim's on vacation, and so you have our 11th string quarterback in charge here. We'll see how this goes. We're going to give it a whirl on the Indiana Legends roster. Indiana Shuckers, Nathan Williams, Steve Gamble, JoJo Hart, Tate Woods, Malachi Goodman, Davion Eves, Terry Phillips, Jeremiah Blair, Chuck Bloom, Dave Skinner, and a new face for the Shuckers, Wayne Hyatt. And we are coached by Brad Zellman, owned by Scotty Millett, all the Indiana Legends are coached by Harvey Carr. All right, looks like we're about to tip off. The Indiana Legends are wearing their dark uniforms, mostly black, with purple around the midriffs and some yellow trim. The Indiana Shuckers are wearing their white uniforms with navy and yellow trim. Looks line for your Indiana Legends. Kendall Bellamy, Eric Hickenbottom, number 15. That's definitely not Hunter Ross. Wearing number 15. Not sure who that is. Will and Deshaun Harvey. And then we got Malachi Goodman, Javion Eves, Jeremiah Blair, Terrence Phillips, and Steve Gamble on the starting for the Indiana Shuckers. Guys the other way. Nothing. At the moment. And 130 left. Started by Jeremiah Blair. All we got to go. Staying for left. Sean. Roll the top of the key. Pointed there by Eric. Number 15 is not score. Number 15 is normally a loss, I think. Recognize this young man. Gamble shot right there. That was the clear. He got it back. Legends in the lead. No Reed with it. He's looking for some help. Kendall Bellamy. Kendall's guarded by Jeremiah Blair. Kendall too much mustard. He's guarded by Jeremiah Blair. Traffic nicely done. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Reed with it. And there's a whistle. 6:47 left in the first quarter. Indiana Legends 12. Indiana Shuckers 6. And he'll be back. Why wouldn't we have audio issues? So, Gabby following the game. Let me see what I can do with this problem. Indiana Shuckers in the lead. I'm sorry, Indiana Legends. Indiana Legends leading. 4-13 left in the first quarter. Other side is up and good. 14-13, Indiana Legends. Play turn time, pick up a shot and hit. 16-13. And we have a timeout on the floor. Indiana Shuckers. We'll be back. We're back to Crossroads Community Church. Indiana Shuckers in the lead. Rebounded by 18-17. Shuckers, outside Goodman for three, and gets it up in the air. 20-20, right? 2:46 left in the first quarter. Legends with it. Michael Saunders Jr. He's going to drive the basket and score. Gamble bringing up the floor. Got it guarded by Mike Saunders. And we've got a whistle on the floor. Substitution, or $50 going to come out. Every operation going to come in. Jeremiah Blair for the Shuckers coming out. And two Gambles coming in. Saunders with it. That trail line down there. So to stay with the Indiana Shuckers. Thirty to 29. Newcastle in the lead. In the final 20 seconds. Shuckers in the lead. Drill fires up to 3. Number 4 rebounded by Steve Gamble. And that is it. Indiana Legends 30, Indiana Shuckers 32, and we'll be back.
Right back.
see if this goes to it. 8:08 left in the second quarter. Indiana Shuckers 45, Indiana Legends 42. And we'll see if my mom, who has been advising me of the audio issues, can shoot me a quick message and see if that helped anything. Turns Gillett with the line to the free throw. Indiana Shuckers. Steve Gamble's coming in for the Shuckers. And Jake Wood is going to get a break. There's Gillett. Shoot. He will not shoot. Rebounded by Kendall Bellamy. Eric Hickenbottom bringing it up the floor for the Indiana Legends. Eric shoots. Taylor jumper up and in for two. 45-44. Indiana Shuckers in the on the floor. Maybe a timeout. We'll be back. Welcome back to Bedford, Indiana, as we come out of break. We have our audio fixed. Maybe. Probably shouldn't have heard this beginning, but Jim Hickenbottom got Eric Hickenbottom. Eric's going to drive in. Nate Rhodes. We'll read. We'll see. Shuckers in the lead. Whistle on the floor. Substitution. Number 15 is coming out. Ali Operation coming in. And here we go. No good. For the Indiana Legends. I'm sorry, the Indiana Shuckers. Sound working.
All right, we are back. Trying all sorts of different things here. We've replaced equipment, we've replaced cords, we've muted the camera mic, we've done just about everything, and I'm about to give up if this doesn't work. 3:33 left in the second quarter. Indiana Legends 60, Indiana Shuckers 56. Legends in the dark uniforms, Shuckers in the white uniforms. Shuckers inbound. Steve Gamble's with it at the top of the key. Over to Colton Leach. Back to Steve Gamble's. Couple seconds left on the shot clock. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Deshaun Harbor. Eric Hickenbottom fires it up. Won't go. Steve Gambles brings it up the floor. His shot won't go. And oh, Nate Woods knocks it out of bounds. It'll go over to the Legends. Almost a 3D play. Oh, sweet Jesus. My mother just said she can hear me and I sound normal. It was the cord. My engineer daughter going to Rose Holman was the one who figured that out. Okay. For what feels like to me the 15th time, Indiana Legends in the dark uniforms. Indiana Shuckers in the white uniforms. Indiana Legends hold a 60-56 lead with 2:41 left in the second quarter. This is the second game of the Rose City Limestone Capital Rivalry Series between these two teams. And we've got a bunch of yelling going on here. I'm not sure what the issue is. So if you couldn't hear me at the beginning of the broadcast, Jim is on vacation. And so that's why it's been a catastrophe so far. Because I stink at this technical stuff. Kendall Bellamy takes a basketball to the nose after it comes off the rim. And he's slowly climbing back up. Well, we'll give him a second. We'll go to commercial real quick and be right back. All right, we're back. Kendall is going to take a break. Number 15, mysterious number 15, wearing Hunter Ross's jersey, but who is clearly not Hunter Ross, has come in Kendall's stead. Saunders passes it over to, I think that's Trey Turrentine. It is. He gets creamed. Shot is up, shot is good. That may be a 3D play if they ruled that there was possession. And, this is it. It was a 3D play. So, 3 points for the basket, a fourth for the 3D light. And here come the Legends. Mike Saunders with it, 64-58. Legends come storming back to retake the lead. Oh, nice steal there by Terrence Billups. Over to Steve Gambles. He'll bring it up the floor. He'll shoot. Won't go. Too much mustard. Ball squirts free. Trey Turrentine reels it in. Down to Deshaun Harbor. Stolen once more by Terrence Billups. And Jeremiah Blair all by himself down on the other end for the Indiana Shuckers. Donnell Jones has entered the game, and he's got the ball. And battle on the floor. I think I heard Legends owner Holly Poe yelling for a timeout. And let's see if we can't get you caught up on stuff we probably said, but you couldn't hear. The Indiana Legends are Jabril Reed, Ashante Clark, Charles Peterson, Eric Hickenbottom, Ethan Bishop, Trayvon Turrentine, Ali Al-Qureshi, Donnell Jones, Lee Moore, Kendall Bellamy, Deshaun Harbor, normally Hunter Ross wearing number 15, but I don't know who that gentleman is who is wearing number 15. Kyle K.J. Beatty and Jeffrey Parker. And then for the Indiana Shuckers, Nate Williams, Steve Gambles, JoJo Hart, Tate Woods, Malachi Goodman, Javion Eves, Terrence Billups, Jeremiah Blair, Charles Bloom, Jay Skinner, and Lane Hyatt. Shuckers are owned by Scotty Millette, coached by Brad Zellner, and the Legends are owned and coached by Holly Poe. Oh, what a train wreck this has been. We just can't catch a break this year, Gabby.
No, we cannot.
1:08 left in the second quarter. 63-60, Indiana Legends in the lead. And thought we had all the kinks worked out, and boy, sure didn't. Jim will be back next weekend, though, so hopefully, well, I know we'll do better than I've done. All right, Legends inbound. Trey Turrentine with it. Top of the key, guarded by Terrence Billups. Terrence is all over Trey, and ball goes out of bounds off of Terrence. He didn't like the call, but it sure looked to me like it went off of his hand out of bounds. Oh, my bad. He was called for a foul. No? I don't know. Either he was called for a foul or the ball on the floor or the ball went out of bounds. Either way, Legends have it. Mike Saunders Jr. looking for help. Throws it across to Trey. Over to Deshaun. Deshaun fires it up and in for three. Well, they only count that as a 2. 65-60. Ball comes loose. Legends have it. Long pass down to Saunders. Over to Deshaun. Deshaun lays it up and in. 30 seconds left and counting in the second quarter. 67-60. Legends in the lead. Legends jumped out to a quick lead in the beginning. Shuckers came storming back, took the nice lead of their own. And now here come the Legends back. Terrence Billups with the basket to make it 67-62. Long pass down to Deshaun Harbor. Deshaun shoots and scores. 5 seconds left and counting. Shuckers are going to have to hurry. JoJo Hart bringing it up the floor. He is not going to get a shot off. Tried to pass it to Jeremiah Blair. It was knocked out of the way by Trey Turrentine. And I'm going to go out and cry in the parking lot for a few minutes for halftime with the Indiana Legends up 69-62. And we'll be back. Welcome back to Crossroads Community Church, known as the Cornfield here in Bedford, Indiana, as we come out of halftime, getting ready to start the third quarter of this second installment of the Rose City Limestone Capital Rivalry Series between the Indiana Legends out of Newcastle, wearing the dark uniforms, and the Indiana Shuckers from right here in Bedford, Indiana, wearing the white uniforms. The Legends prevailed in a tight battle in week 1 of the season in the first installment. And this is the second of 4 games these two will play against each other in this rivalry series. Jeremiah Blair over to Terrence Billups. Terrence fires up a three-pointer. It won't go. Rebounded by number 15. And he gives it over to Mike Saunders Jr. Mike's with it, guarded by Javion Eves. Passes it over to 15. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Steve Gambles. 69-62, Indiana Legends in the lead, 30 seconds into the third quarter. Shot is up by Malachi Goodman, a little bit short. Tipped over from Ali over to number 15. Not sure who gets credited for the rebound, but I'll let Holly Poe figure that out. Deshaun Harbor with it. And he passes it out to Mike Saunders. Saunders going to shoot, won't go. Put back attempt by Ali, won't go. Rebounded by Steve Gambles. He hands it over to Javion, and Javion lays it up and in for 2. 69-64, Legends in the lead. Mike Saunders with it. Bounce pass to Ali Al-Qureshi. Ali's shot, a little bit too much mustard on it. Rebounded by Jeremiah. Steve Gambles. Just a hair too much on it. Rebounded by the Legends. Legends bringing it up the floor. Deshaun Harbor with it. He's guarded by Jeremiah Blair. And ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by Deshaun. Ball goes over to Indiana Shuckers. Three-point shot up and in by Malachi Goodman over there on the far side of the court. And the Shuckers have pulled within 2, 69-67. Mike Saunders with it. He weaves through traffic, puts up a shot, rolls around the rim, does not fall. Javion Eves brings it up the floor for the Shuckers. And it's stolen there by mystery number 15. He gives it over to Deshaun Harbor. Deshaun shoots. No, won't go. Rebounded, however, by 15. Pass out to Jabril Reed over to Saunders for 3. A little bit short. Rebounded by 15 again. No, his shot won't go. And it's rebounded finally by Jeremiah Blair. Jeremiah gambles. Steve's going to slow things down a hair. Nope, he's going to fire up a 3. No, in and out, won't go. Rebounded by Ali. Shots just will not drop here for either team in the third frame. Ali's shot is good. He followed that one up, didn't think he had enough on it, but he did. And it's 71-67, Legends in the lead. Just under 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Javion Eves, he shoots, he scores. And long pass goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Shuckers. So Legends will keep it. And let's see. Kendall Bellamy coming in. Ali Al-Quraishi going to get a squirt of water for the Legends. All 5 Shuckers remain the same. Inbound pass. And Mike Saunders is going to set something up here. Nope, he's going to shoot 3. Got it! Nothing but net for Mike Saunders Jr. Javion Eves, he had a monster game the last time we saw him play up in Newcastle. Malachi Goodman now with it. His shot won't go. Rebounded by Deshaun Harbor. Getting close to the 8-minute mark. 74-69, Legends in the lead. Oops, pass goes right to Steve Gambles. Over to Javion Eves. Javion shoots and scores. 74-71. We're under the 8-minute mark in the third quarter. Indiana Legends clinging to a 3-point lead, but the Shuckers are not going down without a fight. Jabril Reed's shot is up and in, and he draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot the and one. And with 7:46 left in the third quarter, we've reached our first media timeout, and we'll be back. 76-71 Legends. We are back in the Cornfield Crossroads Community Church, Bedford, Indiana. Coming out of our first media timeout of the third quarter. As you'll recall, Jabril Reed scored bucket, drew the foul, and now he's going to go to the line to shoot his and one. 76-71, Indiana Legends in the lead. 7:46 left in the third quarter. And Jabril is true. Makes it a 3-point play, does Mr. Reed. And here come the Shuckers. Steve Gambles with it. Over to Javion Eves. Over to Terrence Billups. Terrence butt bumping his way a little bit closer. He gets clobbered while he tries to shoot. That has got to be a foul. I'm not sure who the offender was, but the offendee was Terrence Billups, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. 77-71, Legends in the lead. And Terrence is going to try to knock that down to a 4-point deficit for the Shuckers. And he hits his first one. 7:31 left in the third frame. Second one is also good. So he does, in fact, cut the Shuckers' deficit to 4. And here come the boys from Newcastle. Eric Higginbottom with it. Ten seconds left on the shot clock. That doesn't seem right, but okay. Anyway, Kendall gets the shot off. Won't go. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll go over to the Shuckers. Quick toss by Malachi Goodman into Javion Eves. Eric Hickenbottom playing full court defense on Javion. And Javion gets it over in 7 seconds. 2-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Eric. Hickenbottom over to Jabril. Jabril slams on the brakes, fires up a 3, nothing but net for Jabril Reed. Steve Gambles over to, I think that's Terrence. Yes, it is. Nice spin move there. Fadeaway jumper, up and in, off the glass. And good for 2. 80-75, Legends in the lead. 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Oh, goodness. Mike Saunders just about bit it. He got knocked off balance as he shot. Shot wouldn't go, but he does regain his balance, and the Shuckers score 2 down on this end. Saunders appears no worse for wear, so that's good. So he gets the ball across center court. Jabril with it, top of the key. He's going to try to shoot. He is going to shoot, and he's going to score. I didn't think that had a prayer, but Jabril is much better at basketball than I am. Jeremiah fires up a 2. That won't go. Rebounded by Saunders. Mike brings it up the floor. He's going to split 2 defenders, shoot, and score, does Mike Saunders Jr. 84-77, Legends in the lead. Right about 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Malachi, his shot won't go. Rebounded by Kendall Bellamy. Kendall got dinged up in Chicago a couple weeks ago, so it's good to see him back on the floor. And Saunders gets the bucket, draws the foul. He's going to need a minute to pick up his spleen, maybe a couple of teeth. And he seems like he's a fair chance that he'll survive and go to the line to shoot his and one. So Kendall Bellamy got a little dinged up in Chicago a couple weeks ago against the Windy City Inferno. This is his first game back. KJ Beatty also got banged up in that game. And the Legends also lost Charles Peterson to injury, and Charles has not yet returned to the court. KJ Beatty is here. He's in uniform. I talked to him before the game. He said he's feeling okay, and he's hoping that he can get some time on the floor today and get back to playing basketball and not worrying about his injury. So good to see Kendall back. Good to see KJ here. Charles, I hope you're healing up. Miss you, buddy. And Mike Saunders is going to shoot. And he got it. We saw Mike have a wonderful game in his debut with the Legends a game or two ago, last time we were in Newcastle. And he's having another good one today. Steve Gamble's with it. Three-pointer up. Just a hair short. Battle for the rebound. Eric Hickenbottom comes out with it. Over to Saunders. Back to Eric. Eric's hot potato game breaks out. Three-pointer there by Saunders. Won't go. Rebounded by Steve Gambles. Number 15 comes up a little lame for the Legends. We'll see if he can shake that off. Something lower body, ankle maybe. He got all tangled up back there. Ankle, foot, possibly a knee, but he's looking like ankle or foot, if I had to guess. 4:48 left in the third quarter, 87-77. Indiana Legends in the lead. Steve Gamble's at the line for the Shuckers. First shot is up and good. JoJo Hart entering the game for the Shuckers. Donnell Jones, Deshaun Harbor, Ali Al-Qureshi coming in for the Legends. Kendall Bellamy, Eric Hickenbottom, and number 15 come out. Looks like no. That's Ashante down there. No, that's Trayvon. Sorry, my bad. He's in my blurry zone. Trey Turrentine is on the floor for the Legends. JoJo Hart came in for the Shuckers. The whistle on the play. Billups thought he had a block, but I think he committed a foul. Billups doesn't particularly like that call. But Deshaun Harbor will go to the line to shoot 2. JoJo Hart came in. Malachi Goodman is getting a water break for the Shuckers. Deshaun's first shot up, good. 88-79, Legends in the lead. 4:37 left in the third period. Deshaun's second shot. No, in and out, won't go. Reeled in by Terrence Billups. This is Jeremiah Blair. He's going to bring it across the timeline. Back to Billups. Billups puts on a nice move, drives to the basket, shoots, scores. No, they're going to call that a charge. All right, I'm going to have to go back and see who drew that charge, because he went out of my line of sight right when he shot. So I'm not sure who he ran over, but nice job by the Legend who drew the charge. Three-pointer up and good. Legend starting to get some breathing room here. 91-79. Just over 4 minutes left in the third quarter. JoJo Hart fires it up. No, won't go. Jeremiah Blair tries to get the rebound. He gets hammered by KJ Beatty, who sneaked in when I wasn't paying attention. And fouls called on the floor against KJ. Indiana Shuckers got a nice win in their last game against the Louisville Pros. I believe it was here in the cornfield. And the Indiana Legends are rocking a 3-2 record to start their season. Best start in franchise history. So it's exciting that Minotaur's been able to witness that. Even though, you know, half the time y'all can't see and half the time y'all can't hear us, but oy. That'll teach Jim to take a vacation during basketball season. I'm not sure what the delay here is, but at some point in my lifetime, Jeremiah Blair is going to shoot free throws. Shot is up, shot is good. 91-80. Legends in the lead. 4:01 left in the third quarter. Jeremiah's second shot, also good. 91-81. Shuckers within 10. Plenty of time to play. Points come fast and in buckets in the ABA. As a three-pointer there by Trey Turrentine is good. Steve Gamble's bringing it up the floor. Nice finger roll and draws the foul. So Steve will have a chance to make a three-point play of his own. Both of these teams are in the red division of the Central Region in the ABA. And I believe Newcastle and Bedford are a couple hours-ish apart from each other. As Kendall Bellamy returns to action. KJ Beatty going to get some water. KJ does not look like he's been re-injured. Just getting a break. And with 3:42 left in the third quarter, we've reached our second media timeout. Indiana Legends 94, Indiana Shuckers 83, and we'll be back. All righty, we're back in the cornfield. Bedford, Indiana, Crossroads Community Church. Coming out of our second media timeout of the third quarter, and if you'll recall, Steve is shooting one, which he makes, and completes a three-point play on his end after Trey Turrentine buried a three for the Legends on the previous possession. 94-84. Gambles and Blair playing some tight defense. One of them is called for a foul. Coach Zellner does not like that for the Shuckers. He thought they were playing very good tight defense. They kind of had Deshaun trapped there for a second, but looks like the foul was committed against Kendall Bellamy, actually, because Kendall's at the line. He's going to shoot two. Kendall's first shot. In and out, won't go. Not sure why he didn't get a second one. At any rate, 94-84. JoJo over to Jeremiah Blair, over to Steve Gambles. Rolls around the rim. JoJo Hart with the rebound. His putback won't go. Rebounded by Kendall Bellamy. JoJo had Donnell Jones draped all over him, causing him fits, and he couldn't get that shot to go. Pass winds up in Turrentine's hands. It won't go. Donnell gets it. Legends won a 3D play. I'm not convinced that it is a 3D play, but we'll see. Shot is up. Shot is good. We'll see how many points they give Donnell. Only 2. Okay. That's what I thought. I didn't think the Shuckers actually had possession down there. 96-84, Legends in the lead. Shuckers shot won't go. Trey Turrentine bringing it up the floor. Over to Deshaun Harbor. Terrence Billups playing defense for the Shuckers. Billups a very, very good player. And I believe Jeremiah Blair just drew a charge for the Shuckers. He did indeed. Deshaun Harbor called for it. And who do we have here? Tate Woods coming in for the Shuckers. Jeremiah Blair is going to go collect his marbles after collecting a charge. And I believe all 5 Legends are still the same. 2:25 left in the third quarter, 96-84. And they've got to wipe up some more sweat there on the floor before they get started. I know it's about 84 trillion degrees up here, Gabby, would you say?
Yeah, around that range.
Yeah, we're a floor above the action, as you might be able to guess by our camera position. And as it turns out, heat rises. And it is hotter than the Sahara Desert up here. Jim is probably glad he's on vacation. JoJo Hart shoots and scores. Nice finger roll there by JoJo. So I would imagine it's rather warm down on the floor as well, especially if you're playing basketball. Deshaun Harbor fires up a 3. A little bit off target, rebounded by Gambles. Steve's bringing it up the floor. Knocked away, stolen by Donnell Jones. That is not a 3D play. Harbor just passing it all over the place. Finally, Ali Al-Quraishi dumps it in for 2. 98-86, and we'll see if the Legends can get in triple digits in the third quarter again. I believe they have every game we've called for them. Whistle on the floor, 1:41 left in the frame. 98-86, Legends in the lead. Javion Eves was fouled, so he will go to the line. First shot rolls around the inside of the rim and then spits out. Substitution here is KJ Beatty's coming in to give Kendall Bellamy a break for the Legends. No changes for the Shuckers. Javion's second shot, up and in. 98-87 now, the Legends in the lead. One more field goal gets them in triple digits. Donnell Jones gets it swatted away, reeled in by Billups. And here come the Shuckers in the other direction. Over to Eves. Eves gets tackled on the 35-yard line. That's a loss of 6 on the play. Second down. And looks like Javion's all right. Evidently, they've now made open field tackling illegal in basketball. That's weird. That's got to be a new rule change. But Javion looks like he's all right. And he'll shoot 2. First one is up and in. 98-88. Legends with a 10-point lead. 1:24 left in the frame. Javion's second shot, also good. 98-89. Donnell Jones with it. Oh, he squirts through a little pocket there. Tries to get it to KJ Beatty. It gets knocked away by the Shuckers. Javion Eves with it. He's bringing it the other way for the boys in Bedford. Shot won't go. Rebounded by Donnell. Donnell Jones gets around Steve Gambles, but he runs into a couple other Shuckers. Can't get a shot to go. Ball goes out of bounds over to the Shuckers. Quick toss, and here comes Javion Eves. Whoa, almost loses it, courtesy of Trey Turrentine, but Billups gets it. Tate, no, a little bit short on his shot. JoJo there for the rebound. JoJo over to Steve Gambles. Steve fires up a 3. It's a little bit short. KJ Beatty winds up with the ball. And the Legends have about 30 seconds left in the third quarter to try to hit 100. I'm sure that has not crossed their mind in the slightest. Terrence Billups with a nice steal. Nobody's going to catch Terrence. He lays it up and in for 2. Trey Turntine, he bring it up the floor for the Legends. 7 seconds left. And he gets fouled. No! They're gonna call a foul on possibly Ali. I didn't see it, whatever it was. That might have been 7 fingers the referee held up. I couldn't swear to it. And Javion Eves gets clobbered right before the buzzer. And I think he ought to shoot his free throws before we go to the fourth quarter. Okay, they put 0.8 of a second back on the clock. That's what I thought. 98-91, Legends in the lead. Looks like they're going to be stuck in double digits in the third quarter. Jeez. Going to have to wait probably 3 seconds into the fourth quarter to see 100. All right, one of these days, Javion Eves is going to shoot his free throws. Alrighty, and we finally get everybody where they're supposed to be. Javion shoots, Javion scores. Javion shoots a second time, and he scores a second time. That'll make it 98-93. Trey Turntine throws up a miracle half-court shot. It doesn't go. And Coach Poe is not happy. She must have given them instructions to do one thing, and they didn't do it. But we come to the end of the third quarter, 98-93. Legends holding on to a 5-point lead. Gabby and I will be back. Welcome back to the Cornfield in Bedford, Indiana, Crossroads Community Church, as we come out of the the end of quarter break. We're about to start the final 12 in regulation. 98-93, Legends in the lead, but the Shuckers have the momentum right now. As Gabby astutely pointed out during the commercial break, the Shuckers started stealing the ball left and right there toward the end of the quarter, and Legends couldn't get anything going. As a shot there won't get going for the Legends, and here come the Shuckers. That is Tate Woods over there. His shot is short, rebounded by Mike Saunders. Mike turns on the Jets and lays it up and in for 2, and there it is. See, we had to wait 20 seconds into the fourth quarter to see 100 points from the Legends. Shuckers not far behind with 93. Steve Gamble's passing around. Billups with it now. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Steve fires up a 3, and he got it! Steve Gamble's for 3. 100-96 now. Legends lead down to 4. Eric Hickenbottom looking for space. Kicks it over to mystery number 15. His shot won't go. Rebounded by Steve Gambles. Here comes Steve. Shot is up. No good. Little too much mustard on it. Jabril Reed winds up with it. Kicks it over to Eric Hickenbottom. Back to Jabril. And Jabril looks like he took about 47 steps. We'll see what the call is. He took 47 steps because he was fouled. So Jabril Reed will go to the line to shoot 2. I think. Earlier I think it was Steve Gambles. I thought he was getting 2, and he didn't. So there's no 1-and-1 in ABA. But he made it. I don't know what happened. Don't know. They must have counted his basket because they have 103 now. I don't know. It's 103-98. 99, sorry. That was a three-pointer. Top of the key is Mike Saunders. That's going to be a 3-point attempt. Won't go. Rebounded by Eric Hickenbottom. 2-point attempt. Up. No good. Rebounded by JoJo Hart. And here come the Shuckers. They're only down 4. 10 minutes and some change left in the fourth quarter. This is pretty much how round one went up in Newcastle. Lots of lead changes, lots of momentum swings, and a tight game. Steve Gambles from three, got it! And the Shuckers are within one. 103-102, 9:48 and counting in the fourth quarter. Jabril Reed with it. The Legends shooting has gotten a little bit cold here in the last, 5 game minutes or so. Fadeaway jumper up, no good by Hickenbottom, rebounded by Billups, and now the Shuckers can take the lead. And Javion Eves is creamed again, but another charge is called. And once again, out of my sight line, so I'm going to have to go back and look to see who drew that charge, but good job, whoever it was. 103-102, 9:25 left in the fourth quarter. We have another cleanup on the floor here. So, Jim, while we have a break, why don't you give us some insight on how you would play the rest of this game? That's some darn good insight there, Jim. Glad to have you here, buddy. It's that color commentary that really makes the broadcast, isn't it, Gabby?
Exactly.
Yeah. Jim is so wise. All right. I think we got it all cleaned up down there. Mike Saunders with it. And here come the Legends. Mike's going to have three, and boy, did he barely get it across the timeline in the 7 seconds allotted to him. This is, I think, only his third ABA game, so he may not yet be quite familiar with all the ABA rules. Ball goes out of bounds after the three-pointer won't go. And Shuckers on a bit of a dry spell, the Legends on a bit of a dry spell here. Shuckers going to try once more to take the lead, and Steve Gamble's shot won't go. Tipped by mystery number 15 over to Eric Hickenbottom, down to Mike Saunders. Saunders fires up a three, and he got it. Boy, did the Legends need that. 106-102. That was a pretty shot, hit nothing but net. Shuckers now passing it around. This is Billups with it. He's going to shoot. It won't go. 15 was draped all over him. Saunders splits two defenders, pulls up short of Javion Eves, and buries a two. And we got a whistle on the floor. Did I hear delay a game? Might have been a delay a game warning. Mystery number 15 could be the culprit because he's pleading his case to everybody in the gym. I don't know what happened. I think it was a delay a game warning. I'm almost positive I heard referees say delay a game. Javion Eves with it. Nice spin move, and Javion gets it up and in for two. 8 minutes on the nose left in regulation. 108-104, Legends in the lead. Jabril Reed with it. He's going to drive in closer. Whistle on the floor. It's going to go against the Shuckers. Steve Gambles was called for it. I was going to say, I thought at first Jeremiah Blair was called for it, but I didn't see him do anything. But apparently Steve Gambles, where I wasn't looking, did something that is against the rules, and so Jabril Reed will go to the line. 7:51 left in regulation, 108-104. Legends in the lead. Jabril's going to try to stretch that out a little bit. Not quite. Just needs a teensy bit more mustard on the next one. Eric Hickenbottom gives him a pat on the back and encouragement, and it worked because Jabril hits the second one. 109-104. Here come the Shuckers. JoJo Hart with it. Guarded by Mike Saunders. Nice screen there by Billups as Jeremiah's shot won't go. Scrum for the rebound. The ball's still loose. Still loose. Now JoJo Hart's got it. Javion Eves. In and out, won't go. 3D light is on. I'm not sure I agree with that, but oh well. Shot is up, shot is in by Blair, and he should get 3, and he does. 109-107. I'm not sure the Legends actually had possession down there, but what do I know? It was ruled a 3D play, so give Jeremiah a 3rd point for the 3D light. Eric Hickenbottom up and in for 2. 111-107 as we approach the 7-minute mark in regulation. Here comes Javion Eves. Nice play there. Oh, nice block! And are they going to call that a foul? Oh. I thought that was a nice block by number 15. Well, they said it's a foul. They need me down there refereeing the game there, Gabby. Javion Eves gets his first one. 111-108. Shuckers within 3. Ali Al-Qureshi coming in, number 15 coming out. Jabril Reed going to get some water, and Deshaun Harbor takes his place for the Legends. Same 5 for the Shuckers. Javion shoots. Got it. Wasn't sure he had enough on it, but he did. 111-109. We got a 2-point game. Just under 7 minutes left in regulation. Mike Saunders Jr. with it for the Indiana Legends. Saunders sees a gap, takes it. His layup won't go. Rebounded by Steve Gambles. Here comes Steve. No. And the Legends finally wind up with it. Deshaun over to Kendall. Barely beat the 7-second clock to the Legends. And that's going to be a double dribble called against Saunders. Shuckers ball. Here come the boys in white. JoJo Hart with it. JoJo fires up a 3. No, short. Saunders with the rebound. Nice job by Ali Al-Qureshi walling off Billups so that Saunders could get that rebound. Nifty footwork there by Saunders. His shot, though, has too much on it. Tipped out to nothing but Shuckers, and Jeremiah Blair are with it. Shuckers trying to tie this up or possibly take a lead. And they got the lead. 3-pointer by Javion Eves. Holly Poe calls timeout for the Indiana Legends as the Shuckers have retaken the lead. 112-111, 5:48 left in regulation. Gabby and I are going to get a drink, and we'll be back. Welcome back to Bedford, Indiana, here at Crossroads Community Church, affectionately known as the Cornfield. In this battle between the Legends and the Shuckers, and it's been an epic one. Lots of lead changes, lots of momentum swings. The Shuckers have the momentum right now and the lead, and Javion Eves just extended it. That was a 3D play as well. So make it 115-111 because Javion stole the ball in the Legends' backcourt. Happened so fast, it took me a second to register. A couple of shots there by the Legends won't go, and boy, have they gotten cold. Javion Eves, a little bit short. Billups with the rebound from the free throw line. Up and in for 2 is Terrence Billups. And now the Shuckers are suddenly up by 6 with just over 5 left to play in regulation. Eric Hickenbottom up and in for 2. Cuts the deficit down to 4 for the Legends. JoJo Hart bringing it up the floor. Golly, that was close to a 7-second violation. JoJo, a seasoned ABA veteran, so he's probably got that time clock in his head or can just feel when 7 seconds is up. A nice 3-pointer by Mike Saunders Jr. And now the Legends are back within 1. 117-116, 4.5 to play in regulation. Whistle on the floor. Deshaun Harbor is going to get called for the foul on the floor. It just dawned on me that Ethan Bishop is not here tonight for the Indiana Legends. And I have been practicing for the last week on calling him Ethan Bishop. Ethan Bishop. Not the character from Mission Impossible. as I called him, 84 bajillion times in the last game. Shot won't go. Rebounded by Jabril Reed. That's all right, Ethan. I'll keep practicing, so when I see you next. Woo! Nice block by Steve Gambles. Reeled in by the Legends. Saunders has all day over there, but can't get a shot to go. JoJo Hart with the rebound for the Shuckers. We're under 4 minutes. 117-116. Shuckers in the lead. Three-point attempt up. No good. Rebounded by Saunders. He throws it down to Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom's going to get closer. No, he's going to kick it out to Deshaun. No, that's a little bit short, but Jabril Reed gets the offensive board. And we've got a whistle. That's a travel called against Jabril. Dang it. I was hoping they didn't see that. Here come the Shuckers. Legends got to wake up. JoJo's shot won't go. Jeremiah Blair's cleanup will, however. And it's 119-116. 3:23 and counting left in regulation. Deshaun Harbor. And Terrence Billups, I believe, fouled him. I thought that shot might drop, but it didn't quite. 3:17 left to play. 119-116. Shuckers in the lead. And I believe we have a timeout, probably a media timeout, so we'll throw it to commercial one last time in regulation, and we'll be back. Welcome back to Bedford, Indiana. Crossroads Community Church, affectionately known as the Cornfield. And as you'll recall, Deshaun Harbor was fouled while shooting. So I believe he'll shoot two, but I've been surprised a couple times in this game before. I think the referee did signal 2 fingers, though. The 2 team owners are talking to each other. I'm not sure what about. I'm not sure what the discussion is about. And somebody just got ejected from the Legends group. We're going to throw it to commercial. Alrighty, we're back here in Bedford. Could not tell you what that disagreement was over, but I can tell you that's the most angry I've ever seen Scotty Millette, and I've been around him a long time. The Legends aren't happy about something. Scotty was pointing to the scoreboard. I think the score is right. But I don't know. Deshaun's first free throw won't go because he was going to go to the line, about an hour ago? I don't know. Legends are unhappy. Shuckers are unhappy. I don't know what this issue is. But at any rate, Deshaun makes his second free throw, and it's 119-117 Shuckers. Just over 3 minutes left to play in regulation. JoJo Hart with it. Kicks it over to Billups. Over to Steve Gamble. Just a little bit short. Rebounded by Saunders. 15 is all by himself. And he slams it home and ties it up. 119-119. 2:50 and counting left in regulation. Donnell Jones swats the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Shuckers. Donnell just being a pest down there on defense. Legends putting on some full court pressure. Shuckers break it. And Gambles down to Eves. Back to Gambles. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Steve fires up a three. That went horribly wrong. I don't know if it got tipped. I couldn't quite see. Jeremiah Blair can't get it to go. Foul is called. Number 15 now arguing his case. I wish I knew who 15 was so I could call him by his name throughout this game, but I know it's not Hunter Ross. Let's see what's going to be called. Okay, they're going to say Legends ball. Still tied up, 119 all, 2:21 left in regulation. Boy, you can tell this is a rivalry series, can't you? Whoo, boy. You can cut the intensity with a knife in here. Mike Saunders Jr. with it. Oh, boy, he runs into a bunch of Shuckers. He said, no, forget that. That was a bad idea. Throws it out to Deshaun Harbor. And it's going to be a 2, I believe. Yes, it is. 2 points, 2 points. He had his foot on the line. 121-119, 2 minutes and counting in regulation. And, boy, what a rivalry. Ball gets loose, but Terrence Billups got it. His shot off the glass won't go. Rebounded by Deshaun Harbor. Timeout called by the Indiana Legends. And we've just inundated you with commercials during that discussion. So we'll keep it here. 121-119, 148 left in regulation. Scoreboard shows 4 team fouls for the Indiana Shuckers, 2 team fouls for the Indiana Legends. So we're not anywhere in the neighborhood of bonuses yet. Oh, boy. Yeah. A little tense in here, Gabs.
Yeah.
Woo!
Both teams have been neck and neck the whole time.
They have. There's been a lot of momentum shifts, and, one team will get out in front, then the other one will get out in front, but not by much, maybe 10 or 12, and then the other team comes storming back. And this is a lot like what Jim and I saw in week 1 up in Newcastle, the first time these two played to open the season. All right, coming out of the timeout. Shuckers in white, Legends in black uniforms with some purple and yellow on there too. It appears it'll be Legends ball. 148 to play in regulation, 121, 119, Legends in the lead. Inbound pass, you're going to have to hurry. Oh boy, he just barely makes it. And foul was called. I think it might have been against JoJo Hart. It's called on the floor. It'll stay with the Legends. And now Saunders has it. He's guarded by JoJo. And another whistle. And another call against JoJo. Well, now we're getting in the neighborhood of bonus, as that is the 6th team foul against the Shuckers, according to the scoreboard. Deshaun Harbor, and he gets clobbered. That'll be number 7. And I believe Deshaun will shoot 2 now, just as soon as he puts his eyeball back in his head. And I think he's got it back in his head. He's trying to get it pointed in the right direction. He's like, oh, the basket's over there. Oh, okay. There it is. All right, now you can see he's going to shoot. 1:31 left in regulation. Again with the 1-and-1. There is no 1-and-1 in ABA. I don't understand it. I must be missing something. Steve Gambles. No. Saunders with it. He's guarded by JoJo Hart. 1:13 and counting left in regulation. Legends up by 2. Saunders. No. Bounces off both sides of the rim. Won't go in. Here come the Shuckers. JoJo Hart for 3. Got it. And we're under a minute to play. Shuckers up by 1. Saunders with it. It's knocked out of the air by Gambles. Billups with it. Over to Gambles. Gambles fires up a 3. Got it. Nothing but net. And a 6-point swing just like that for the Indiana Shuckers. Here comes Jabril Reed with it. Jabril is all boxed up. Throws it out to Deshaun Harbor. 30 seconds to play. Legends are going to have to pick up the pace here. No, the shot won't go. Shuckers are starting to feel this one. JoJo all by himself lays it up and in, and I believe that'll do it. 128, 121. I think the Shuckers are going to prevail. Saunders' shot won't go. 15 gets the rebound. Saunders sends up another 3. It won't go. Tick, tick, tick goes the clock. Kendall Bellamy puts one in, but that's not going to do it. 2.3 seconds left. 128, 123. And Shuckers call timeout. Coach Zellner wants to make sure that the guys understand the situation and don't do something silly with the ball like immediately turn it over in the backcourt, trigger a 3D light, and whatever else can go haywire. But it's certainly sounding like, or it's certainly feeling like the Shuckers are going to come out of this and even up the rivalry series for 2025-26. And let's see here. What's up next for the Shuckers? Or I'm sorry, the Legends. The Legends are back home next Saturday against the Chicago Rebels. And mercifully, Jim will be back from vacation by then. So not only will you have to not listen to me all the game, with any luck, fourth time's a charm, I guess. We're going to try to get a video where the audio and the video works all the way through. Goodness sakes. Been a rough start for us this season, that's for sure. But we'll keep trying to get better. And there's your final. 128-123, the Indiana Shuckers prevail, get their second consecutive win. And the Indiana Legends will now be 3-3 on the season with the 128-123 victory for the Indiana Shuckers. That'll even up the Rose City Limestone Capital Rivalry Series at 1 game apiece. The home team has won each time. And let's see. March 1st is back here in Bedford. January 31st will be the next time these two meet, and that will be in Newcastle. So circle that game on your calendar because it'll be a good one. The first two have been. And for myself and for my daughter, Gabby, who has come down here to help me today, and I very much appreciate it. We wish you a good night, and we'll see you next time.